What's up, guys? Merry Christmas. And ladies, how you doing? For those people out there who don't celebrate Christmas, I'll say happy holiday hunting, because no matter what, you gotta celebrate the coming of the Christmas noobs. And if you are a Christmas noob, then welcome to the lag fest that we call Black Ops 2. The gameplay that you're watching is a pretty good rushing gameplay that I got recently. I got those kill streaks flowing a couple times around and probably would have gotten 100 plus kills if my team would have stopped picking up all the tags. But that's what you get when you play with randoms. But this video is not about my beast gameplay. It's about those Christmas noobs. I want to give you guys some advanced tips on how to smash on some Christmas noobs. Some of these tips might be a little bit obvious, but I gotta throw them out there to make sure everyone realizes them. But some of these tips are going to show you how to use psychology to help you get better gameplays and have more fun with it. First of all, I want to point out that Black Ops 2 has skill-based matchmaking. So the amount of Christmas noobs that you will encounter is probably going to be a little bit less than from previous Call of Duties. I know a lot of people are saying that you won't see any, but that is definitely not true. I literally just reset my stats a few days ago, and sure enough, I've been put into a lot of matches with Prestige Masters, with 2+ KDs and 400+ score per minutes. So don't worry about that, you're going to get those noobs. Okay, I'll start this off by going over some of the obvious tips. You need to keep in mind exactly what these guys have available to them right now, or more importantly, what they don't have. Now this is very obvious, but they won't have certain things like Ghost for quite some time, so people will be taking advantage of that by running UAVs. Should you? Well, I think that depends on the other team, and also your skill level. If you see at least 3 people on the other team are unprestiged and under level 55, then you should probably consider it. But if you think you can easily string together some higher kill streaks, I think that's the better way to go. Another thing that you gotta consider is that these noobs will be running a ton of low kill streaks, because they probably won't be able to put together anything bigger than that. You can expect to see a bunch of UAVs, hunter killers, and care packages. Well, especially UAVs because they have it available off the bat, it's the easiest score streak to get, and UAVs will help them learn the maps and traffic patterns a little bit better. So, since both sides will benefit so much from such an easy score streak to get, there's going to be a ton of UAV spam. So I'm going to extremely recommend that you slap Ghost on all of your classes if you haven't already. And with all those UAVs flying around, you can consider using an FHJ launcher or a Black Hat for those easy points from shooting down UAVs. Just keep in mind that the FHJ is the fastest way to take out score streaks in the sky. The Black Hat gets the job done, but its specialty is being faster against score streaks on the ground. Anyways, like I said, watch out for a ton of low kill streaks. I'm going to take an educated guess that in the near future you're going to find yourself in a position to steal a few enemy care packages too. It's worth noting that the Black Hat PDA is the fastest way to steal an enemy care package. It's much faster than straight up trying to capture it, and it's a lot safer since you can steal it from a distance. So consider carrying around a Black Hat if you have an extra creator class point. Okay, so that's it for the more common tips. Now I want to give you some psychological tips that should help you to get better lobbies and therefore better gameplays. Now when I tell you these, at first you might be thinking, what? That doesn't make sense. You gotta hear me out on these. I'll try to explain it without spending too much time on it, but trust me, these do work. So, first of all, be nice to Christmas noobs. Yeah, that's right, be nice to them. Talk to them, compliment them. Tell them that they're catching on faster than you did. Tell them a joke. Get them laughing and smiling, you know, like, just have a good time with them. Just try to keep them entertained and happy. If you can do that, there's less of a chance that they'll back out of that lobby. You know how the majority of people out there are. They talk shit and laugh in their face about how bad they did. Think about it this way. If you just got the game, and you're struggling at it, which lobby would you rather be in? And the more bad players and noobs that you can keep in your lobby, the more likely that skill-based matchmaking will bring in more. And that's even if you have a full team. Because skill-based matchmaking just brings people to the lobby. After that is when the teams get split up. This tip is definitely one of my favorites. Not only does it benefit you, but you can meet some awesome people out there. Just don't be fake about it and you'll have more fun. Okay, so my second psychological tip is to drop hints of bad advice. Like, for instance, let's just say that you just got a beast gameplay against some noobs who don't know the game very well. In the pregame lobby, tell a friend of yours how much you love the KSG shotgun. Mention how great the range is and stuff like that. Okay, so this one is a little bit devious, but most likely, they don't know a lot about which guns are good. They see your high score and overhear you talking about how good one of the guns are. They might just slap that on one of their classes. So, the trick here is not to oversell it. Make it quick and change the subject to something not about the game. When you get this trick to work, it usually only works for a game or two, but it's funny as hell while it lasts. So my last psychological tip is a trick to get them to stop camping. A lot of these noobs will be camping hard. Instead of calling them out on it, act like they were rushing. Tell them that you're glad that they didn't camp the whole match like the rest of their team did. And just throw in there that everyone hates campers, you know? If you've been cool with them in the past few games, they are probably trying to be cool with you too, and they'll try to fit in with you and your friends. I can't even count how many times this trick has worked for me in my Call of Duty career. And what happens when a camper tries to rush? They usually suck at it. This is another one of those tricks that usually only works for a few games, but you might need to repeat this process as needed. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a good holiday, and I hope these tips help you pub stomp on some Christmas noobs. Have fun, guys. See you next time.